Hey, Brett here with Kvell Fitness and Nutrition, and today I am with Jen. And Jen is a mountain biker, and you do a whole bunch of stuff. You're like a physical fit person. And so I want you to talk a little bit about your experience with Kvell and kind of how you found us and all those things. So let's jump right into it if you're ready. So you've been training with us how long now?
About 8 months.
8 months. Okay, so coming up on that year mark. And then how did you find out about us?
I found out about you guys. I'd come when you were at the lab.
Oh, okay.
And then I kind of
did other things for a while.
Yeah, did other things for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just needed something, like I'm in my 40s, and I needed something to really just kind of kick my butt and get me back into shape, but something also that was going to fit in with my time schedule and being a really busy person with kids and stuff, so I needed something like that.
So let's talk about that a little bit, because a lot of our people are in that same boat. They're busy. They want to have something that gets them in shape for all the things you do outside of the gym. And so can you talk about how Kvell kind of meets those parameters for you?
Yeah, so I just feel like Kvell, there's so many classes during the day that if you can't make one, you can make it the next hour. There's morning or evening. And then each class is really consistent as far as it's always going to be a really good workout, and there's no time wasted, which I really appreciate, because you go to some classes and they're an hour, but they waste 15 minutes.
Yep.
And so I really appreciate that, like the stretching, the foam rolling, and then the explanation of the moves, and then you go and then you do it, and so you can get in and out within an hour, and it really works with a lot of people's schedules.
And so how does it work for you, for somebody who does a lot of outdoor activities and mountain biking and stuff? So with the way that we train, how has that transferred out to your real life?
Yeah, so I started, what I wanted is, I started kind of in the later winter, and mountain biking season starts, usually March, April, and usually those first couple months or actually the first month, back on the trails, even if you've been riding inside, is pretty brutal.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's not that fun. Right?
It's painful. Yeah, it's painful. And so I just, I had wanted to get back into it. I raced when I was a little bit younger, and but I haven't raced for a couple years. But I just want to go out. I wanted to go out and feel strong, and so I wanted something that was supplement, what I was already doing, to help build up that muscle, and also just so I didn't get on the bike and feel like just that it was torture.
Yeah, almost like you're starting over, it seems like, for
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool. And it didn't feel that way, right?
It didn't feel that way, and I was kind of skeptical at first, but then I got on the bike and I went out, and the first couple rides were a good 20 miles, and on a mountain bike, that's a good number of miles. And so...
And how long, because I'm not a mountain biker, 20 miles, how much time does that usually take, give or take?
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours. So, and then you train here for, it's 45 minutes, but really the training is actually about 25 minutes of actual hard work.
Yes.
And so that's what a lot of people don't understand is it can transfer to your other things that are longer periods.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so when it comes to who we're for, so we have a lot of people who come in and out here. You've been here 8 months. You kind of see who's in and out of here. In your opinion, who are we a good fit for?
I think you're a really good fit for people who do things outside and have other interests or activities, but also want something to supplement or something to keep them accountable as far as their fitness, when they can't always fit in a gym workout,
or a 3-hour bike ride,
or a 3-hour bike ride. Because I don't always have that time either.
Yeah.
So, and it's just nice to be able to get in here, get it done, get out, and and the nice thing too is with the way you guys do your programs, you're incentivized to come a little more often. So, so the setup I have is I'm coming twice a week, and it works. It's
great.
Yeah.
And then you can go do the things that you love, and then you feel good about it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So last but not least, I always like people to give kind of a piece of advice for people who are looking to get in shape, or they just can't find time for it or whatever. And you found time for it. You're a busy person. You got kids. You do things. You work. So what's one piece of advice you can give somebody who may be struggling with that?
Just show up.
Okay.
Just show up, and the rest, you know, as long as you make that, like, and it doesn't have to be the same time every day or the same time every week, you know, but just show up and carve that little piece out of your day.
Yeah.
For you, because that was the other thing. I was, you know, I give so much to other people, and I, you know, I'm a yoga teacher too, and so you're always, you know, giving, and then I wasn't taking care of myself.
Yeah. It's like the, you know, it's like the landscaper who's got the worst yard in the neighborhood, you know, type of thing.
Or the cobbler shoes.
Exactly. Awesome. Okay, great. So any other pieces of advice, and we'll wrap it up. Anything else you can tell people?
I really appreciate the way that you guys structure things, and that you're very safe, and that all the trainers walk around and make sure that people are doing moves accurately, but not only accurately, but appropriately for weight, and then also just safely, you know.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. And so, and did you come on the 21 days for $1, or were you a reactivation person?
No, I was a reactivation.
Okay. So you guys, if you haven't been in before, get 21 days for $1. So you can come in and test out a whole phase. The phase is 3 weeks long.
Yeah.
So we go, you know, easier week, medium week, hard week, and we just keep doing that. So you come test us out. You can meet Jen. She'll be here for a few more weeks, and then she's gonna tour the United States, so she'll have fun doing that. But we will see you guys in here soon. See you later.